Hello, and welcome back, everyone. Today we'll be watching the first Rite of Exile since server mergers, and we are now collectively Town Portal, Wirt, Plains of Despair, and Hadriel. We have also had several clans transfer in from other servers at this point as well. The current Immortals, OneTime, Halo Effect, and UnHumaN have pitted 8 of their strongest against us for some friendly competition. However, please be aware that we have a very large shadow buff at this time, and unfortunately the match isn't as fair as we would have liked. Our basic strategy here is to send one Demon Hunter to each Guardian. We've got 3 in our comp, and we feel that we can either kill the Guardians or whittle them down a fair amount. It's clear to us at this point that the Immortals are stacking the bottom or the right side, so now our team is repositioning. We're sending the majority of our players to the bottom, and a couple of us are going to stay mid. At this point, I'm going to lead the charge in, and my goal here is really just to have them burn some cooldowns, burn some crowd control, and essentially focus me for as long as possible. I start to make an attempt to get out, but I see that most of their players are free, so I go back in because I think I'm just going to die regardless. We do manage to get the idle down to about 23% in that first engagement, and we still have players pushing forward from our side. As I get back, the idle is actually going to die, and at this point I'm pushing forward ahead of my team. The majority of my teammates are bandaging at this point, and my goal here is to just push the Immortals back into phase 2 and to allow anybody on my team that might be resurrecting to do so without getting camped. And at that point there, Natron is outplaying me and sidestepping me, so I have to give credit where it's due. Here my goal is to just position myself. I see that there's a Reser coming, and I just essentially want to soak some more damage. Kind of be a roadblock for them, per se. However, with the Strength and Shadow buff, I'm actually able to take a few of them out. At this point, my team is calling to stack the left side. We're going to try that for a strategy on the initial push here. Ludra and I push forward, however we're quickly overwhelmed by essentially the entirety of their team resurrecting, and I actually go down here myself. As I'm waiting to respawn, a couple of players on my team have activated the Guardian on the right side, and as I res up, I head back to the left just to try to occupy the Immortals here, soak some more damage, and essentially waste some time from them. However, I take a lot of damage without dealing much, so I quickly head back to bandage. At this point, my team is letting me know that they need assistance on the right side, so when the bandage is done, I head over there. But before I get there, the team lets me know that they've actually managed to clear it out. As I head over to the left side, I realize that they don't notice I'm coming yet, so I manage to flank them and get a few kills fairly easily here. Now my objective has changed, and I'm attempting to get to the spawn point. However, they're doing a good job of delaying me and just occupying my time. Eventually I manage to get past and get up to where I want to be. Top my health off and take a peek back, however my team lets me know that they've got it covered. I want to deal with anybody that potentially spawns and resurrects. However, nobody pops up too quickly, so I come to the right side in an attempt to flank a few more players. At this point, I'm keeping an eye on their spawn point to see which direction any players that resurrect might be headed. So far they're headed to the left side, so I'm continuing to help my team deal with the remaining Immortals on this side. As those 2 Immortals go down, it appears that they're going to start reinforcing the right. So I'm trying to position myself in a manner where I can essentially block any of their players from getting to the Guardian without taking substantial damage themselves. Now I'm heading over to the left because my team has let me know that they've gone down on that side. And I'm just trying to split the Immortals here so that we can push one of the Guardians in. We See that the Guardian on the right has gone in, so we're trying to regroup towards our spawn and clear out any remaining Immortals in between us. Managed to land a fairly good stun there on several of their players. At this point, we're in really good shape to win the match. And as I said before, unfortunately the shadow buff was just too strong at this point. However, we appreciate the gesture from these Immortals in an attempt to give us a very enjoyable and friendly competitive match, and we look to return the favor as soon as possible. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.